let's read cards. Oh, I saw all my freaking stones lined up. It's gonna drive me bananas. I'm not really. I guess I'm just gonna leave them for now. I'm going to go over. Good morning. You're the only one here, Kira. You're the only one here. I'm gonna go over to. We're going to the other side, where all my cards are, and grab a deck. I'm going to pick out a new deck. I don't know what deck I want. I need more milk in that, actually. So, give me a second. One of those all the way in the back. Go figure, right? Okay. I dropped those. No shock there. Max, is that you under there? Or is it tortoises? Okay. I grabbed 3 decks. I only wanted one. goes up. So. Okay. Hold on, I need a little more milk in my coffee. I put a double espresso in there, not even thinking. I can't go. Don't want to go double yet. You smell good, bud. Is that a new one? Same one you wear? I swear, every time I smell that, it smells different.
One inside the like orange bottle again.
Yeah. I did that. Checking for notification.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave at 46 anyway.
It is 46.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave right now. Oh, okay.
Got your gloves. Yeah. Got your hat in your back there?
It's in my bag.
It's in your bag? Mm-hmm. All right, love you.
Okay.
Can you go out the front door so you don't wake them up?
Sure.
Just shut it quietly.
Okay.
Love you. Let me know when you're on the bus.
You're getting me, right?
Kim's getting you.
Okay.
Yep. Love you. Okay. Good morning. My newborn wakes up perfect time on your lives. Oh. Good morning. Bobby, Kira, Amy. Kira, Angel, good morning. You've been on before, right? It's been a little while. Didn't you get pregnant? Wasn't there a whole story with your pregnancy? And I remember saying, like, you know, it's like one of those situations where someone else is meant to come in and like mentor. Was that you? Because you were just pregnant at the time when I think we had that conversation. You don't have to share it. You can say, nope, not me, because there's plenty of people on here. But I remember we went like through a whole transition of things like that. Like with stuff going on like that in regards to newborns. Or are you the one that just had the newborn and you have the neighbor with your daughter's backpack and your daughter's boyfriend? But then that would mean you're a newbie, and I'm thinking of somebody else. That little laugh of mine. That little laugh of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Then I gotta wipe my glasses and open the curtains. I think I gotta get rid of the moss. My bean plant. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that at the bottom or not. This thing gets like 8 feet tall. I'm just praying. I'm not sure I've been with you since you started. No, so too. Okay. You're just randomly back though, right? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm not sure if they're supposed to do that at the bottom. That's why I give them the water, because I kind of feel like, I don't know if that's linked to mold, because my bean plants. All right. King of Pentacles. I went for this deck, and then I went for this deck, and that deck was stuck with that deck. Yes, I'm back all of a sudden. See, I went away and did some time for about a year. Whew, that must have been rough without your baby. Well, welcome back. You know, I'm not going to ask what you did, but, you know, we're all wondering now. Just saying. You don't have to mention it. I'm just wondering, like, you know, are you part of, like, my, I was going to say Black Knight situation? The more the merrier. Or do you regret what you did? Or are you like, fuck that? What is with this fucking laugh? You don't have to answer. I'm just curious. You can always email me if that makes you feel more comfortable. And I'm not laughing that you were in jail. You were in prison for a year. I'm laughing. Here comes Kaden's butt. I'm laughing because I'm categorizing you. I am categorizing you, but like in a funny way. I was like, first I heard my rough and tough little homegirl, then I heard my rough and tough something, and then I got pulled. But I feel like it could be the completely opposite of you just got caught up, bad timing, I'm not really sure, or, you know, like pills, you got caught. It's something like that is what I'm being pulled to. Like, kind of just like wrong place at the wrong time, or you did something because you were angry and you got caught up. So again, you can just email me. But welcome back. What's your baby's name? 2-year-old and a baby. That's a lot of work. Well, not always, but it can be. It's a lot of work. And oh my gosh, I hope I didn't offend you. Because all I heard is spirit kind of like, yeah, it's like a giggle. It's like, I wouldn't say necessarily deserved because I don't know the whole situation. So I'm a little surprised that they even just said that. So yeah, email me. Did it have something to do with a car accident? I don't mind. I was a heavy drug user, met the wrong person, and got caught up. I've been clean for almost 3 years, and now her name is Elise. No, you're not offending me. To put a long story short. Yep. There was the drugs. Did he have a knife on him? Or did you? I feel like you got charged with something else. I feel like someone else got side charges. Knife was too long, something. But I'm proud on you. I'm proud of you. You were a heavy drug user too at the same time. Met wrong people, wrong time, got caught up. Yep. That's a thing too. I'm so glad you're clean. I like the name Elise. Good job, Kara. Good job, Mama. It's not easy. So did you meet someone new? I don't know why I'm focused on you. Well, you had to have met someone new. It wouldn't be him, right? Unless he's clean. That can get tricky, too. A couple of my friends have been there and done that. It's a tough one. Are you with the new guy? I'm very curious about you all of a sudden. Spirit's kind of putting you on the spotlight. New guy. Does he help take... No knife, and thank you. It's a great feeling. Long time being mom, such a blessing. Spotlight, but no one with the new guy. But no, not with the new guy. Is he both the kid's father? Or are they two different fathers? I'm hearing no, correct. Hi. Hi, I just got the message like 2 minutes ago. All right. What is that bird? You got a crow above you, or what's swinging? Is the swing swinging? Right there. It's a bird, yeah. I'm not used to that. Possibly a crow. Yeah. All right. Well, 2 minutes ago. All right, I love it. And did you make sure the front door was like really locked? I didn't hear it, so you went out quietly. Oh, good, perfect. All right, boss, love you, bye. Okay. Any man of mine better walk the line. No, 2 different dads. What do you mean? No, you have 2 different dads, or it's no, same dad, both kids? No. There's 1 dad, 2 dads. Yes, no? Yes. Spirits, yes. I feel like one of them, 2 different dads. Okay. Are you talking to one of them right now? Do you like have good relationships with them? Do they see the kids? Like I'm just getting pulled to also Hispanic. Are any of the children Hispanic? Is your 2-year-old a boy? Did you name him after like a family name? After one of the kids' dads? Or like your side of the family? I don't... Kyle? I'm getting pulled to my Cabbage Patch doll. So you're like a homegirl, were you the type of person like you chilled with the boys in high school? You're kind of one of the guys? I don't know what Spirit's trying to say here. Well, Rwanda is one Native American. I'd love to just say black these fucking days, but I'm gonna be politically correct over here. Yeah, the first baby's dad, and yes, I named my son after his dad. My newborn's dad is actually Native American. Okay. Is the first one Hispanic? He's white and then Native American. Do you know what tribe? Maybe I'm getting pulled to the tribe. Huh. You're like, nah, I know. He's white. No, he's white. Huh. Maybe I'll just do like short little mini reads on people real quick. I don't know. Can't buy me love. I was pulled to that deck, and then I saw this one. No, I was pulled to this one. I was like, yes. And then I want one on the way back, and then this one came with it. Now I'm feeling pulled to LOL. But no, I can't remember which tribe he was from. Is he around? I mean, are either of them around? And I don't mean to call you out. I mean, guys, this is people, like, this is real life. Like, people will say, like, she has 4 baby daddies and this and she's that. But I've known people that have been in that situation and have cried to me on the phone, being a client, really upset about certain situations. And I've witnessed it firsthand with someone I knew from like high school that went through this, and it was like a match made in heaven. I met the one, she went through fucking hell and back, and then he was like fraud. And it's like, it's not that he didn't see it. Absolutely no judgment. It's not like she didn't see it. Nobody saw it. And then she didn't date for a while. I think she married again, and everyone was like, oh, you deserve this, blah, 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 blah. I think like had 2 kids. So it was 3 different fathers. Had 2 kids. And then she told herself she wouldn't get married again. And she was just strong and independent. And she is with like the love of her life right now. But there is situations like that, guys. And it's crazy. So yeah, absolutely no judgment. I'm just trying to figure out. I have Cherokee, Kira. There's other tribes out there. Yeah, that's what I was like. I feel like I did get pulled to Cherokee, but I think that was just like an example. And I do work with a lot of shaman energy. I should practice it a little more than I do. But because I'm getting pulled to like, not my wolves, but when I bought the wolves, I was pulled to like Native American for some reason, even though he paints animals and everything differently. I was pulled to Native American, but I was also pulled to, like guides. But then I just saw like a dark, I just saw like a feather hat. Like I had a dream one time. It wasn't even a dream. It was so realistic. Like I was definitely getting sworn in, and it was like Native American energy, like way back, like medicine doctors. I'm talking like way back. They put blood on me. But I'll never have another dream like that, and I'm so thankful for having that dream. You know, I've never felt anything like it, and I remember saying yes, and it was fucking wild. It was like the dream was a blessing. So and that was when I did I did Joe T, I think is his name, and like meet some of your guides, and it's like falling asleep, like hypno sleep therapy. It was fucking awesome. Well, I thought I was in love, but realized I don't actually like him. I think I just wanted another baby, so we separated, and he hasn't reached out to me since. Jeez. So he's holding a grudge. You'd think he'd reach out to see how the baby was. Well, congratulations. There's just something, there's something strong about you, but it's just, be careful who comes around. And I'm not talking, it could be like your kid's fathers, but I I don't think so. Like, just, you know, even friends, you know, people want to play catch up. But I don't think it's a good idea with certain friends, even if they say that they're clean, because this must have something to do with sobriety. Oh, Essence, I'm so sorry. That happens. That happened to one of my friends. Well, actually, one of my friends' friends. It was a high school story. She was tripping out. She skipped school and she was tripping her balls off and went to go see a Red Sox game and ran into her parents. And she actually went into like mental homes for a little while. Like she had a complete fucking, like she was not all right for years. Because she just said, ever since my ex slipped something into my drink, I haven't had a good night. And he shouldn't be slipping anything in your drink. If he wants to play, he should just be like, want to try this? So, good morning, everyone. So just be careful, Kira, with whoever wants to come back around, or neighbors, or just be wary there, because that it becomes tricky. Almost a majority of people in my life are addicts, whether it's alcohol, whether it was, you know, needles, drugs, and they got clean. It just so happened to pan out that way. Everyone I dated was rich. Like, there's something to everyone, except for the one I married. You know, but he still was the breadwinner. But ever since, like, after that, you know, you haven't made the best choices. But yeah, I'm doing all right. It's hard because a family member of mine uses. Yeah, that is tough. So maybe that family member wants to reach out, come see the baby. Just be careful. Careful with, you know, if you let anybody in your house, stolen jewelry, anything that they could pawn. Because I'm seeing like someone even like, oh, let me go to the bathroom, or show me around, or you know what I mean? And then just like slipping a gold chain or something in their pocket. So, but I'm just getting that you have some type of user around you. I don't think they're clean. They might tell you they're clean, but I don't think they are. And I'm not saying, I know when you guys, see, I don't know, I've had some good friends, best friends, guys. You really shouldn't be around, you know, things like that. But one ended up marrying, because they had a baby together, but they both used, and they ended up marrying each other. Then he relapsed a couple times, and she still deals with it and got kids together. It's so hard. So hard. And they're both clean together for like 10 years, 12 years. And then, you know, new energy comes in, thoughts, feelings, emotions. So I just feel like there's a user around you, I think, is the main message, or wants to come back into your life. So let's just see what you should focus on real quick. What should Kira focus on besides health, children? I'm hearing money. Like, don't get caught up in side tricks, side things. Unless Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. See, something quick. So you might have an idea that you're thinking of possibly keeping secret, because I do feel like you have a contract here, something with work. But even if you think you're not going to get caught and you just maybe sell things on the side, I would not do that. Or, so worried about your finances. There's something here, Spirit, saying you can do on the side, though, because I was like, they're telling me no, like I was wrong. It is illegal. But you might be able to get away with it. But do not take my words. Do not. Like, this is that whole thing where this could be a friend coming in being like, hey, you know? Can you like maybe just be the holder and I'll come and get the stash, or just there was an opportunity coming in. When's a good opportunity? So hold off because you're in a new contract. You're about to be. And for me, I feel like it might even be exciting, something you like. I'm not getting like selling products. Like Jade used to do It Works, although she banked money on It Works. But I'm seeing something way differently. Really go within, because the Four of Swords is reversed and you just need rest here too. And you might be feeling really good about something. Make sure you're getting this rest, because your mind, even at night, you haven't had time sleeping. And then you have the Fool at the bottom of the deck. But again, you know, she has a mask on with a snake right in front of her. So I think I am a little wary. Four of Wands, it is what, you know, stability, but then the Death card, Nine of Wands, Justice, but she's blindfolded here too with the Ten of Cups. And then the Five of Swords. Tell me about this Knight of Wands for Kira, please. So really think about something here. Yeah, see, Judgment reversed too. Yeah, see, I just got goosebumps. Like, you need to be very wary here. That's the Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Death card. Someone or something might want to transform something, but this is about your everyday happiness. You might have to turn somebody down here. You got the fucking Devil. Yeah, see, no. And I don't think this is a lesson. I mean, I don't think this is about a relationship. I think this is a lesson, like a teachery type thing. You are going to be tempted. But there is something you can do. It's sometimes a new job. It might be a job offer. You thought you didn't get it, but you're about to get it. But do be careful, because especially if you're leaving the kids with anybody, unless it's like daycare or something like that. But, you know, there's programs to obviously get you back on your feet. I just got pulled to Redmond. That's Wu-Tang. But before that, I just got pulled to, what's his name? They live in Hawaii. Beth, dog. They got a divorce, I think, right? But I'm getting pulled to that. Like, you might be really good at searching for people. A bounty hunter. You might be good as a bounty hunter. Have you ever considered that? Yeah, it's always going to teach you something. Did you say Dog the Bounty Hunter before I did? Or did we literally just say that at the same time? Wow. Because there's also a place that takes ex-criminals, and he's on TV too, and they work with pit bulls and shit. Your record is not as extreme as some of them, but I'm just saying, you might be good as a bounty hunter. As soon as you said they live in Hawaii, I knew what you were talking about. Yeah. Have you ever considered doing something? Women kick ass at being a private investigator. Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, we do our side job very well. You know, I just heard someone the other day, I was like, she's not doing that. Like getting a tag for her keys, right? But then when you're next to somebody's phone, you can put their number in and tag them. And the guy was even, what was it? The guy was even, it's not someone I knew. It was on TV. I think I just said someone I know, but I'm not sure. He's like, it's good for your keys, a dog, so much radius, a boyfriend. I was like, oh. Why did I even just say that? Oh, the tags. Maybe it's not about tags. This could be you never considered it, but I am now. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe you just reach out, email, you try to, you don't have to have a certificate. You can literally do your own side business, being a private PA. You don't have to be certified to do it. Like, obviously, if you want to work with the police and this and that, then yes. But, there's obviously rules behind it. You could go to the local police station and find out, like, what the rules are. Unless you want to work for a bounty hunter anywhere near you, you should Google to see if there's any bounty hunter jobs. Because us women, when it comes to, like, certain things, we are no joke when it comes to certain shit. It's like, how did you get that information? And it's like, you don't got to tell your tales. It's almost like it's pulling me. Oh, what was that awesome fucking show I saw? He was awesome. He was an illegal bounty hunter, but it was like money. I just watched it. It was like 7 series or something. It's a single name, but he killed people for people. Such a kick-ass series. What's the series with the guy who kills people with contracts, but he works for like bad people when he gets caught up? The Hitman? No. It's his name. It's a guy. It's one name. I want to know what it is so you can actually watch it. Obviously, I don't want you going killing people. Dugan? Something with a D. Not Dexter. Donovan? Mr. Donovan? It's pulling me to a singer. So, Donovan series? Ray Donovan. If you guys have not seen this series, it's one of my favorites. There's 7 seasons. I think I watched it on Netflix. Ray Donovan. Where can you stream for free? Paramount Plus, Hulu, YouTube, Fubo TV, Amazon Prime, Apple TV for $2, Fandango for $2. Sling TV is free. Paramount Plus is free. Paramount Plus is a reasonable price. I still think Hulu, is the cheapest. It is saying Amazon Prime. Paramount, Showtime plan, Hulu. In 2022, they were all 7 seasons on Netflix. Have you guys ever seen that series, Ray Donovan? You're seriously missing out. It's insane. It is such a great fucking show. Definitely one of my favorite series. It's a little brutal if you don't like, he's like a paid contractor to kill people. it's like his own business, but then, you get involved with certain people, you owe him this, you owe him that. I just got pulled to The Sopranos. I've never seen The Sopranos, but I think they're more mob. He's not mob. Well, maybe he is mob. But not mob like you think. Oh, dear Lord. Is Ray Donovan series, is he known as a mobster? No, the main character of Ray Donovan is not a mobster, but he does work for the mobster family. Okay, that makes sense. Mickey, Ray. Mickey's his dad. I forget who that is that plays it. He's a Boston mobster from Los Angeles. Mickey, ex-convict, 20 years. Terry Donovan, they all come into this story. It's a personal family story at the same time, who arranges bribes, payoffs, threats, crime scene cleanup, and other illegal activities to protect his unusually celebrity clients. So it's just Ray Donovan season 9 was never released because the show was canceled after season 7. Okay, I was going to say, is there an 8? So maybe that's the whole... I mean, maybe you're just getting like a bounty, like you turn them into a bounty hunter. Because if you want to be a private investigator, once you get all the information, they pay you. You can just go into the local office and say, hey, is there anybody, you got a bounty on the head, and there's always some. So they do pay side contractors, and if they don't contract you, it's just they still pay you if you locate them. For some reason, I just feel like you'd be good at that. So do be careful, because there is something that can bring you happiness. So try not to be too stressed. Just really give it some thought. But don't, I know there's something that could be toxic too. And you got to be really careful there, because there's a lesson there too. And with Judgment coming out reversed and the Four of Swords being reversed, you got to make a judgment call here when it comes to your own happiness, like your everyday happiness, just something that makes you smile, and you can earn some money. Maybe eventually you do it full time. Like Beth and Dog, I think, used to hire people. It was more of like a family thing, but people would go to them and be like, hey, aren't you looking for this guy? I saw him here, and they give him a big chunk of money. So maybe there's something around you that can come in really quick, and then you can situate babysitters. But you do need to be careful here. Let me pull you, before we move on to someone else, let me pull you this card, a message. I'm getting pulled to like a Tampax commercial. Maybe there's like a little gig, and it seems silly, but it can bring in some income. Spokesperson. I mean, there's obviously something here that is way bigger than you think. It just can turn into something bigger. I'm seeing a factory line too, so I wouldn't take any job you can. I know UPS is amazing with their workers and benefits, despite what people say. That it's what's going on in the big boy world. That's has to do with the money and fraud and this and that, but it's still That's going to be, every big company gets caught up in something. And I don't even know, UPS is amazing because Dennis tried to apply. It's like his dream job. So he's going to try to apply again. I forget why they didn't hire him, but they told him to come back. I don't know if there's factories around like where you work in the city, close enough. That would not be ideal for you. Spirit saying no. Spirit saying no. If it's factory work or something in the city or anything that has to do with a conveyor belt, no. I mean, I wonder if that applies for like even a grocery store. Yeah, it would be a no. So I don't know what you're good at, but you might want to think about bounty hunting. You can get certified without going to college. I don't know if there's a class. I think there might be a class online so you know the rules. So you're not breaking them within your own town. My cousin's been with UPS for 25 years. Yeah, well, Dennis is only 21. So if he started now, he'd literally retire at, I think, 49 or 51. That's insane. With a pension, all that shit. Yeah, my mother babysits for me while I go to work, but I do hate my job and want to look for something else. Yeah, there's something out there that you're better at. So I don't know if you work at a grocery store now. Do you work at any place that has a conveyor belt? Even like a dry cleaning place would have a conveyor belt. So I don't know if you work at a place like that has a conveyor belt and that's just your sign, like you got to get out of there. Because there's something, I mean, you got to make ends meet, obviously, right? But there is something else out there that will put a smile on your face. You will be happy. You are just going to have to avoid certain things and certain people. Like if it's personal, someone you know. But again, being involved in that type of crowd, there's a lot of people within that crowd. I work as a kennel tech with dogs. You're amazing. Yeah, see, there's so much more. That's going to be such a hard job, but thank you for doing that type of job. That's absolutely amazing. Maybe when I got pulled to the pit bull thing, I got pulled to dogs with that. Maybe it is something with dogs. I said dog the bounty hunter, but I do think you would be good at that. But you do need to stay away from certain people. But you do kind of have certain locations within the state. You must be in a busy state. Locations where you know where people hang out, you know where you can get your drugs, like where you can find certain people where they hang out during the day. Here in like a little bodega, corner store. Well, now when it comes to something personal like that, you obviously don't want to get caught up with that. I'd pass that job. If it's personal and you know it, I would pass that to somebody else because you don't want to get caught up in that where they know that's what you do for work. Yeah, the pay is not good there, but you are working with dogs, so that says a lot. Just says a lot. I couldn't handle that job. I can't go to shelters anymore. My parents used to take us because we used to get all our dogs at shelters. I can't do it anymore. I still go to shelters to get my animals, though. Oh, look at financial security, girlfriend. And that doesn't happen overnight, so don't get too excited, but get excited. This is a good read for you. I actually thought about doing like some reads like this. live. But then it gets tricky, so you can do it like a 5-minute read and people can pay like $5. But I don't think I can keep up with that. I'd have to have like a couple monitors to say next. You gotta remind me, court, gotta move on. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if I can handle that on my own. Track down who's paid, and then shut it off when people get paid. Financial security, Kira. You are about to experience great rewards of success concerning financial security. This card indicates a sudden blessing or feeling finally advancing in your career. Complete success is in financial partnership that lies ahead. You will be lucky in your investments and you won't have to worry about certain lifestyles. This doesn't mean you can be reckless with your spending, but it's time to treat yourself a little bit. There are 4 moons in this card, indicating the results you seek are not instantaneous, but they are deliberate. Calculated risk will turn out in your favor. A 4 number is stability. And it's funny because you'd be like taking a risk doing something like this. And that's why I'm like, you got to be careful here too. What path you choose here. Use this card to attract luck into your financial endeavors. You need to be creative about your finances. Imagine the roots of the coin going deeper into the ground and send a seed of security. It is now planted and safe. What plant will blossom and flourish? I am strategic. So you could snapshot this if you'd like. And remember, it's not overnight. It's things I have, some things can be overnight, but trying to get it so there's not too much of a glare. Don't mind my nails. They're awful. I gotta see Bruce. Oh my God. Fuck me. You can screenshot that. So, as I was going to say, like, it doesn't always happen overnight. It can, but this is even saying it's not going to happen overnight. It's kind of like maybe testing your path. Yeah, I knew there was something I had to read on you. You're very welcome. Like, I know certain things with me can be a huge success. I know I've been saying to everybody I will be successful public eye. Some things can be over the night. It might not. Could be a past life. It might not. I think it's this lifetime. I was just meant to be in the public eye right now with this ascension that I agreed to, because I definitely know I'm here to help humanity. And that's why with like tarot, they only let me go so far. Because I've even had psychics, other people tell me, friends, that are psychic and intuitive, like, you're not meant to do tarot. And I'm like, I'm never giving up tarot. It's one of my first passions I've discovered in life. So it will always stick around, but there's a lot of growth. I didn't outgrow it, but I did in a way. They want me to focus on other things like being a prophet and, having abilities to work with stocks, even though that's intimidating because I don't know much about stocks. So they want me to make money other ways. And then I do have my other dollars method that I know will succeed and blow people's mind. It's just that has to be like worked on and executed completely, like ready to go. So that's an app. That would be an app on you guys' phone. So like everything takes a little time, Kara. You know, or it could just be your time in life with the, you know, your Akashic records and stuff. Like you never know where they give you some money to play with and they test you. I've done that before too. One year I pretty much made almost $100,000 on YouTube. And a year later I was like, where the fuck did that all go? It blows my mind. But now I learned my lesson in the sense, you know, money just doesn't always flow. Like I could read like how I used to read, although that would not please me so much, but and still make that kind of money. But then I wouldn't be authentic. I don't want to do the twin flame thing. I don't believe in the twin flames. That's not twin flames. There's another word for it, and it does exist in another dimension. Not here. You know, so the first person that came up with that name probably made fucking millions and took advantage of it. So that could be a test for you that you don't take advantage of something here as well with Judgment, the Devil, Four of Swords. Because this is supposed to be exciting. So careful with, you know, addicts too being around you. Wanting to pop in and say hi. Can you just do me this one favor? You know, I'll give you like $300. Like, I know you want that $300 because you're working for dirt money, but it's also legal money. And you don't know if this person is even, I mean, you can't take that chance getting caught up like that. So keep on searching for works. I really feel like something will honestly come your way. And if you're really good at like finding people or going around things and, you know, being a little private eye that us women are sometimes, when we want to be, we will find you. We will track you down. There is no question. We will knock on every door. We had to. So I just feel like there's some area around like rough and tough or just type of job that's good for you. Like not girly, kind of rugged, but not like too rugged, but rugged. I mean, I don't know. What about being a carpenter? You know, you can just be somebody's helper for a couple years or two and learn the trade. You know, you don't have to get a license for that. You can make big bucks in a company. And then in certain towns, you can side contract. Certain ones you need a license, or others, you know, you wouldn't. But if you become really good, give you a card around. Like, hey, I'm not licensed, but I'm really good at what I do. Like, take the chance. Just be honest with them. So you do have something here that can definitely be a moneymaker. Man, shake your moneymaker, but don't go stripping, girlfriend. You know, I considered that once, right when I was on my own, and I was so tapped for money. It's my first apartment. Bought in Methuen, Lawrence Line. I didn't buy it. It was just my first apartment. I was exactly 18. This was like right before I met my ex-husband. Needless to say, I had cockroaches and I could take nothing. I think my parents let me take one bag of clothes and I had to throw it over the balcony. And I don't think I even got to open it for a long time. Or they might even threw it away. They weren't going to allow that in their fucking house. But I was trying to find ways to make quick money. And I went to this woman's house that was like a stripper. She owned the strip club. I think it was a Tens, but it wasn't the one in Salisbury. I think it was a couple towns over. And she's like, let me take you there, this and that. And I got really intimidated. And as soon as I got there, all the girls were like, "Oh, you can do it. Come on. Oh my God, you're gorgeous. That hair, your legs, like your physique, like holy shit." And all I could think about was running into my dad or my dad's friends. Not like I thought they would go to a strip club. I've never known him to go to a strip club, but my dad's wild, so but I can't imagine. I just didn't want to run into like my dad's friends because you never know who stops off at like strip clubs. You know what I mean? And they were offering me drugs right off the rip. Here, I'll give you something. It will calm you. Go on stage, yada yada. I was like, no, I'm just gonna watch. And then I skimped out, and I called the lady the next day. I'm like, it's just not for me, you know. So don't do something like that too, like a quick fix, like a quick fix. You would do that, like taking drugs. That'd be a quick fix, you know. Don't go to any type of quick fix, because I feel like that opportunity is out there for you, but you need to be thinking long term here, or just within the next year. Just, your goal is to just bring in more money for the babies. But I do feel like there is something here where you are going to be plenty capable. I'm hearing somebody's sponsor. So you might work for, what are those houses that people go into for like 10 days before they're on their own again? Sometimes they stay a little longer. You got to be careful in those situations too. But make sure you keep going to the meetings, because that really, I know that from everybody, the meetings is what really, really helps. You might end up just being, a sponsor. You're really good at being like somebody's, I'm hearing character. I mean, you'd be good as like a model finder too, like a scout. Yeah, I don't know. Spirit obviously has plans with you. And this, could take some time for your stability, like the card says, but you if you seek in the right direction, you will find financial security there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. All right. You in AA for years. It's great if you want to be there. Yeah, sobriety, that type of stuff. I'm definitely looking for that security. It could even be like a security officer, like a prison officer. Like if you can run fast. Like you'll get tested. You'll get trained for like 2 weeks, and then you take the test. I just feel like you'd be good at something like that. Even your own channel, Kira. If you could do your own channel for like a side job, and you don't even have to go in front of the camera on YouTube. You could actually even just do a podcast, recovery support or life in like there's something that's I'm getting congratulations from Spirit. It should probably be more like a podcast. So you got a bright future ahead. Don't take the easy road. Don't take the easy road out. Okay. Halfway house, yes, thank you, Amy. And congratulations on the little bambino. I don't know what this whole Hispanic thing is. That could be incoming. And like my friend, she ended up having another kid with this guy because he wanted kids, and she's like, no, we're just going to date. She didn't want to get serious because she already had kids. She didn't have much confidence because she was already in that situation. And, you know, they got married and they were fine. And he's like, I really, you know, she could tell he wanted one. So she ended up having a couple more with him, and she's just incredibly happy. So you just don't know the way life goes, guys, you know? But other people would look at that situation and they're like, that bitch got 3 different daddies, you know? Instantly judging a situation. And then there's plenty of situations like that you can judge, but they're not all of them are proud of it, but it's the situation they keep choosing, you know? So 'tis is what it is. All right, Pumpkin 1. Should I give up on Jerry B? Jerry B. Pull me a Stevie B. Don't forget Ray Donovan. 8. Not the leaves. Homeboy, homegirl, you came to party. Those boys are looking at me. No, I'm not a straggler, something. Anyone know what song that is? Spirit saying don't give up on Jerry B, but know your limits. If you're a guy, girl, you're just Pumpkin 1. Know your limits too there. But no, not now. Don't give up on Jerry B. Okay. No party. No. You know better. I might come back later and do this if anybody's around, and I have some monitors willing to work the chat, and I can set it up. I think I can set it up where I can actually shut it down too if it becomes too many. Nori, nothing. Tammy, I'm so glad you know my music. Kira, I don't know how old you are, but do you like Wu-Tang? Because I got Poets of Redmond. He's great. He's such a trip. What was I going to just look up? I'm going to pull a regular read right now, but I am interested in doing that, and whoever monitors for me, I will give you your own little personal read so you're not left out. Because Redmond came in. Oh yeah, nothing, Nori. Noriega. I'm not even singing it right. Nothing by Nori. This is coming before, I think once, and it took me forever to find the song. (2002). How old are you, honey? Kira, if you don't mind me asking. Nothing at all or absolutely nothing. It's a slang phrase likely originating in African America. Straightforward meaning signifying a lack of nothing. The part of contraction by no means. That emphasizes the absolute nature of nothing. Example, when I asked him about the party, he said nothing. He clearly wasn't going to tell me anything. Conveys a strong sense of denial or complete lack of something. "28. Girlfriend, have fun. Fuck to be 28 again. Do you listen to old school rap? Like the good rap? There's some this generation, but my generation really got the good part of rap. I'm curious if I'm just meant... Sometimes when I play songs, it's just the beat. Straight clown. Yes, I was gonna say clowning, and I said trip instead, which I don't usually talk like that. I think it could just be just for the collective, because I said I was going to do a collective read. But I was asking Kira, LOL, you know I do, but not often. Well, I don't know you do. I mean, I know my kids do. And it's so funny that a lot of them went to like all these old school things that Dad used to listen to. It was always playing in the house. We had, I'd always play music in the car. Every time, like it was their birthday, we would put on, go shorty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. I don't know if this has something to do with Biggie. It could just be the music industry they want me to read on. I am going to play this song, even though they're going to take all the money from me, and I tell you that all the time. I don't care about things like that. I mean, I feel like sometimes maybe I should, but I don't. I just won't get monetization on this channel. So when you hear the readers being like, they can do it. They're just being extreme because they love their money. Like, oh, you can't swear. The fuck you can't swear. You can swear. You can say cunt. You can say douchebag. You can say dick. You can say fucking asshole. You could, you know what I mean? Like, they're not going to penalize you. And some will be like, oh my God, I can't say that, I'm hearing clowning around. All right, I'm just going to play this and see what we get from it. I was married then. Well, we were together. We weren't married then, but we actually didn't get married until like, I think 8 years in. No. Jade was probably like 10 years. 10. What, older? Jade was 14. When we got married. We got married in 2013. Huh. So we used to listen to this stuff too. I guess I'm going to play it.
Oh, man, we there yet? Told us fool to go get some gas when hit me. You know, some easy to jump off. Just keep pushing, you idiot. That's messed up. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be sick in here tonight. Yo, I'm with the whole Duck Out Entertainment. Come on, man. That's my baby mama right there. Peaches! That's my baby mama. Tatalicious. Tatalicious.
Tatalicious. Tatalicious.
Yo. Hey, boy. I came to party. Yo, girl is looking at me. She's a heckler, no, I'm not tagging over. You want them boys to come over and asking you what you wanna do, what you trying to do, what you wanna do, what you trying to do. And my beat, say what? That's the man. What is manager Chris and the label the jam still frozen. Showing your rocks. If you use her Grammy memories, your watch, it go Indian style. He's bent and down, cheeky. Strapped with the baby, TT. You scared the bar, looking good in the brown dress. More than 6 months and them things in around yet. Was not all thugged out loud and clear. Sound straight Henny, just grab me a bed. See, I'm repping now. And my mommies, I got a now. Let the clowns at their feet, they're hot stepping out. Left that right label, cause I don't like I'm like a hammer that you hold in your hand. I make hits at the white boy club while I'm buying the ball. They like, hey now, you're an all-star. And go, boy, I came to party. Yo, girl was looking at me. She's a heckler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and asking you what you
Stuff
wanna
full
do,
to Holly Berry.
what you trying to do, what you wanna do, what you trying to do. So I got y'all in the club, you know what I'm saying?
He's
Look,
good
I
in
used to
those
be a
movies.
dancer for Lionel Richie years ago. Oh, really?
What's the movie he's
You
in?
want to see one of the movies? Look, bow.
With a high all the time. It's fucking hysterical.
Like you patting your weave together. Oh, yeah. Oh, like this. Killing me the rhymes. The leader in line. Peter got still minds. Still lying. And they whack balls. Only time they see jail. When they watching us. I'm in the club. Drunk like. And mommy took a like. Adios, get sold, everybody it goes. They call me Gordo. Sipping champagne and San Porto. Playing Capicorn, and you ain't nappy too. I like to be nappy too. I treat life like a fast car, low on my speed. I try to chill and sell more records and cream. Been a hustler, way before Melvin Flint. A criminal, don't need no friends. These dudes gave me a book and ain't seen me since. Put up with them, had them dudes straight hopping the fence. If yo, boy, I came to party. Yo, girl was looking at me. She's a heckler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and asking you what you wanna do, what you trying to do, what you wanna do, what you trying to do. I done it again. I got another one. I keep it in my pocket. I got another one. Fast and furious. Done. Still be it. Miami and jet skiing. In the ocean where the sharks be at. This and a BC. On a brick and pay double easy. I got the things that are movies. Then I told the lawyer. I saw the old boy. I'm half Spanish. See, I cook for lawyer. I'm half Spanish. All day, broke your boy. I recognize what I run in the game. For me, chickens wasn't sweet. I never nobody in none of my records. I don't use no profanity in none of my records, and still I managed to get up there.
I respect him for saying his opinion, but not everybody is as happy as Will Smith. So if he sees like about birds and bees and wants to rap about flowers, then let him rap about birds and bees and flowers. But don't diss nobody else.
Will Smith don't got a cuss in his rap, sell records. Well, I do, so can't it?
I didn't know that. Damn. I love Eminem.
Anybody who uses profanity on a record to express themselves.
This is by Eminem, but Bob the Real Youngboy. I'm a nice guy, right? Y'all harassing me, huh?
Hip-hop song that really irritates me right now was that Will Smith record. If you feel strong enough about something, then you might put a little before you say exactly what you're saying.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh, Richard!
I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. You want the Slim Shady, so just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand?
How high? No, that was a great movie. Is that the one that Redman is in? No, Method Man's in that one. That's a great movie. No, I'm thinking of the other movie. I don't think it's Dr. Dre. It might be Dr. Dre. They're always sitting in the driveway, getting fucking high. The mailman is like their friend. He gets high. They sit outside. They all sit outside, and I don't think it's Compton. What's the movie where it's old school and they sit outside in the driveway and smoke weed all day, and they have a mailman for a friend? Yep, nope, didn't pick up on that. How High is awesome, but that's not it. It's not high school. So I am getting pulled to... Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. I want to say... I don't know if it's Dr. Dre or not. What movies has Dr. Dre played in? Is it Friday? Yes, it's Friday. Yep. Not Straight Outta Compton. Was he in Friday? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Who plays in the movie Friday? Thank you. It is Friday. Chris Tucker. That's what I was thinking of. An Ice Cube. I was thinking of Ice Cube. Tommy Lester. Well, there's a lot of people that played in that movie. Holy shit. And then the Friday After Next. Yeah, they're always smoking pot. You know what movie I like a lot too? Literally one of my favorites. He talks to the horse. They all get high. Mary Jane. He meets Mary Jane and he stops smoking weed. That's a good movie too. Why are movies coming to you guys' reading lately? What movie is that? It's literally one of my favorites. He literally gives up weed for Mary Jane. What's the movie where he's always high and then he finally gives up weed for Mary Jane? He's trying to get his friend out of jail. Half-Baked. That is a riot. I'll have to go and watch them. These are like old movies I haven't seen in a long time that used to make me laugh. Half-Baked. You got Kenny. You got the nice guy, Mr. Nice Guy. That was a funny-ass movie. Came out in 1998. I remember me and my ex, we just laughed our fucking asses off in this movie. You know, so I've even told the kids, like, have you watched this? Have you watched that? All the classics. I finally got Alana to watch Pretty Woman. So...
Even messing with cause me, now you...
Look how they just Google Siri listens, you know, fentanyl pills, seizures, dangerous gang leaders, me, exposed. This has to be something with, whatever I'm reading on. I was just trying to get like you guys' read, but there must be something with the music industry coming in.
I Googled you today just to see what pops up, and it says...
Did you not know who I was before?
No. I can sing all of your... I just want to see what popped up.
Well, I Googled you too. You want to know?
Can you zoom in right there? It says, did you mean your favorite artist?
I didn't do that. I don't...
No, the world did that.
No, it's this random twink that works at Google. I know it is. I know it's just.
And that's the basis of arrest? Good morning.
Eminem never apologizes to people in his beefs, but there was only one rapper who received a public apology from Eminem. His name is Tyler, the Creator, and this story was just crazy.
You don't have to like it, and it could really suck. But being that somebody really was cool to you,
8 Miles was a
expect
great
some
movie
kind of
too.
reciprocation, and just don't go public with it and publicly express your opinion and how much my shit is trash.
It happened when Tyler said that Eminem's new albums were bad, and he used to be his favorite rapper. Eminem didn't like it, and later dissed Tyler in one of his songs, where he even called him the F word. People thought it was going to be a huge drama, but everything changed after the next moment.
Like that, I don't like his new stuff. He dissed me on his last album, and I remember hearing. Why did he? Because I keep being vocal about shit that I don't like. Eminem put out album called Recovery. It was 2010. I was a big Eminem fan when that album came out. I fucking hated it. Publicly was like, this shit is whack. This like it. He probably felt like I was attacking him. I thought I was just like, I don't like the music. He was in a different part of his life. I probably felt like I was attacking him.
Okay, there's something with Eminem right now.
Saying that stuff because my perspective was so limited.
Didn't he support Trump?
He taught me how to rap. I learned how to put words together.
Eminem was speechless after he knew the full story, but the fact that this was the only time when Eminem apologized in over 30 years of his career is actually mind-blowing.
This might be too far, because in my quest to hurt him, I realized I was hurting a lot of other people by saying it. And at the time, I was so mad, it was just whatever. But in the midst of everything else that was going on this album and the things that it took to pull this album together and all that kind of shit, it was one of the things that I kept going back to, going, I don't feel right with this.
Eminem never apologized.
Dad came out. When he came out with the Ed Sheeran thing, we knew before. Did you not know if he was coming out or not? No, so I found out right before.
I wondered if I could play you a cover of an Eminem song tonight.
But still, no matter what, I get so hyped because I can just see the crowd being so happy.
Is that Jade? Be nice to be at that concert.
Dad came out.
All right, there's something going on with Eminem. What is currently going on with Eminem? Preparing to release his 12th studio album, The Death of Slim Shady. Anybody know the latest news on him? Eminem to appear in the Harris rally in Detroit after Trump remarks lifestyle. Eminem announces daughter's first pregnancy. When was that? I'm almost shaky, so I don't know what's going on with him right now. $2024. You ever watch 8 Mile, Kira? The end. I always scan to the end. It's just my favorite part. One month ago.
Okay, this is 100% something that I'm very intrigued to listen to. Apparently, Jelly Roll sat down with Andrew Schultz on his podcast. They talked about all kinds of things. So there is a segment in here where they were talking about MGK and Eminem. And what drew me to this is I saw a screenshot on Twitter saying that Jelly is trying to get Eminem and MGK to work together. So I'm going to sit down and listen to this segment of the podcast. I'll edit out some stuff that maybe isn't pertinent to the situation here. But I even think I said this in the Save Me reaction or the Lonely Road reaction, one of the two, that Jelly Roll is the perfect bridge between these two guys. And as much involvement as I've had over the beef over the last few few years. I definitely think it would be a cool little moment to hear what these two could do on a song together. But anyway,
It would
let's
be
listen to this
amazing.
right here. I'll leave a link to the full podcast down below as well. Let's check it out.
You have a song with MGK. You also have a song with Eminem.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are mortal enemies.
Yeah.
And somehow you were so talented that you were positioned in between both of them, and they're like, I still want to work with Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
Joey's a lovable guy.
Man, the first thing is honesty.
Okay.
Right? You got to come into both parties honest.
How do you talk to M?
Well, so Paul is, and I always bring up Paul in interviews because I feel like he never gets brought up enough.
Paul.
Something's going on with him right now. Marshall Mathers. Oh, the death of Slim Shady was 2024. Oh, the full moon. The full moon is the 12th. It might come out on the 12th, something this week.
To see your
All right, I'm gonna pull on Eminem. This is one of my favorites.
What are you doing to yourself?
What the hell, you like it?
Stanley! Stanley!
Don't call me that! Don't call
I
me
think
that!
you're taking this too far.
It might be something like suicide or a fan.
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left myself, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem in the post office or something. Sometimes I scribble addresses too sloppy when I jot them. Anyways, what's been up, man? How's your daughter? My girlfriend's pregnant too. I'm about to be a father. If I have a daughter, guess what I'm gonna call her? I'm gonna name her Bonnie. I read about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over something who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I even got the underground shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and your pictures, man. I like the shit you did with Rockets too. That was bad. Anyways, I hope you get this, man. Hit me back. It's the chat. Truly yours, your biggest fan. This is Stan. outside the concert. You didn't have to. But you could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours. You just said no. That's pretty, man. You're like an idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He likes you more than I do. Sometimes I even myself to see how much it's like adrenaline. The pain is such a sudden rush for me. See, everything you say is real, and I respect you because you tell it. My girlfriend's jealous because I talk about you 24/7, but she don't know you like I know you, Slim. No one does. She don't know what it was like for people like us growing up. You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours, Stan. Yes, we should be together too. Dear Mister, I'm too good to call and write my fans. This will be the last package I ever send your ass. Been 6 months, still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last 2 letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect. So this is my cassette I'm sending you. I hope you hear it. I'm in a car right now. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. I love you, Slim. We could have been together. Think about it. You ruined it now. I hope you can't sleep and you dream about it. And when you dream, I hope you can't sleep and you scream about it. I hope your conscience eats at you when you can't breathe without it. See, Slim, I'm trying to talk. Hey, Slim, that's my girlfriend. But I didn't throw. See, I ain't like you. Because if she's something more, and this is too, well, gotta go. I'm almost at the bridge now. Oh, I forgot. How am I supposed to send it out? Dear Stan, I meant to write you sooner, but I've just been busy. You said your girlfriend's pregnant now. How far along is she? Look, I'm really flattered you would call your daughter that. And here's an autograph for your brother. I wrote it on the starter cap. I'm sorry I didn't see you with the show. I must have missed you. Don't think I did that intentionally just to diss you. But what's you said about you like to your wrist too? I say that clown is all. Come on, how fucking bitch. You got some issues, Stan. I think you need some counseling to help your ass from bouncing off the walls when you get down some. And what's that's like it'll make me not want us to meet each other. I really think you and your girlfriend need each other. Or maybe you just need to treat her better. I hope you get to read this letter. I just hope it reaches you in time before you hurt yourself. I think that you'll be doing just fine. Relax a little. I'm glad I inspired you to stand. Why are you so mad? Try to understand that I do want you as a fan. I just don't want you to do some crazy. I seen this one dude on the news a couple weeks ago that made me sick. Some dude was drunk and drove his car over a bridge. And in the car they found a tape. It didn't say who it was to. Come to think about it, his name was you. Damn.
He might lose somebody. I just asked about February. He might lose somebody he's really close to. Justice at the bottom. Ace of Wands was up here. The Emperor. Knight of Cups was here. Seven of Coins was here. This was with that. So I got pulled to Stan, his biggest fan. There is a death here, even though there's nothing really representing death, but I can feel it. I think it's a girlfriend. I don't know if she's pregnant. I don't know if something's going on with her health and he's already aware of it. Anybody know who he's dating? Is it Beth? Something dark hair? Who is Eminem dating? Eminem is currently single. He has, that was in 2006. Single in 2024. So it might be an ex-girlfriend. Someone he used to date or really good friends with. I'm getting date. I think one of them are going to pass away. So he does keep his private life somewhat of a mystery. But I mean, he's dated all known people. Rihanna, Kim, Nicki Minaj. Something with Nicki Minaj. And I think it was within the last month or so she came out again. And I was like, damn, it's always something with Nicki. She's the one that comes out a lot, right? Almost positive she's the one that comes out in my readings a lot. There was, for like an entire month or two, she was in our readings. And I was like, why do I keep channeling Nicki Minaj? Could even be two people that pass away. Could be a car accident. It's someone he used to date. Or maybe she lives, or maybe Nicki lives this tragedy, but is involved. 3 women here, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, again, a good friend or an ex. Maybe she's friends with one of the exes. I don't know if they're out and about. I don't know if she's the one that survives. 2 people pass away. But he really cares about whoever this is. I don't know if he's already worried about her. I think like he's already worried about her. So I don't know if anybody here she's a known person. Like someone's passing. I don't know if there's a new love that we don't know about. No, I'm wrong there. Someone here is pregnant. Oh, they already have a baby. I don't know if they were celebrating. I don't know if somebody's stalking them. I don't know if it's like a fan runs them off the road. It's pulling me to like Diana. But there will be justice. Knight of Wands coming in quick. 10 of coin. King of coins reverse. The Magician. Tower. There's definitely a passing here. It's the first thing I picked up on. And it could be because of, I don't know, it could be a fan that passes away. I feel like it's someone he dated, though. Like, he cares for this woman, whoever this woman is. Could be a man that passes away in the crash, too. If it's a crash, I don't... Like the star I'm looking at, the star is like heaven, like, but this is a new direction. Like it's a contract, 2 of Wands, like I'm hearing like 2025, a brand new direction, like maybe nobody ever expected. What he does, what he chooses to invest in. It's like starting something but holding back at the same time, very nervous about a situation. I don't know if this is his instincts, but like something comes to light. The Magician, the Tower, it's still the same lineup. Ace of Swords. He definitely invested in a situation here, and he's definitely pulling back from a situation as well, as much love he has for somebody here. But this star is like his faith. The star is also public eye, but 4 of Swords makes sense with like holding back here, because like kind of like going within. 9 of Swords, stressed out. 6 of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, somebody from his past. Knight of Wands, 10 of coin. King of Cups reversed again. 2 of Wands, High Priestess, Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Something's definitely shifting here. Something from the past. 10 of coin involved with money. don't know if there's a money. He's got a new contract when it possibly comes to money. 2 9s, 2 4s. He's got the Chariot. Whatever this is, he's, with the world, something's over, but it's also a great big congratulations with something as well. Unfortunately, there is a death here. Whatever he does in 2025, it's not about a collaboration. It is something with his music. He's under contract. It seems like they're there, so I'll call you up now. Just gonna call Caden out of school. Yeah, I don't get it. There's something tragic here. Hi, Courtney McGinty. I'm calling out Caden. Yeah, he'll come down. My sister's there. Thanks. Bye. I just called you out. Good morning. I just called Caden out. He should be coming out any minute. See you soon. I don't know if this has to do with children. Might have something to do with an aunt. He might lose his aunt. I don't know. He's got a contract here, so it's going back and forth. And again, it's being very he's just walking a whole new path, guys. 2025 Eminem. I don't know if it's because of a death that occurs and it spirals him in a new direction. Hey, don't eat my leaves. Don't potty on my table either. There is tragedy here, though. February 2025. What did I say? I said no. No poo-poo. No. Scoot. Skedaddle. Get out of here. All done. All done with that. Grossy Josie. I'm just channeling this death. It's not really on the board, but it is. I mean, this is definitely public eye. It will be public eye with the world and the star. But like whatever this is, invested a lot of time. He might also meet the love of his life in 2025. Something spirals him into like a whole new world. Could just be part of the spiritual ascension. But it like happens after the death of someone close to him. See the family. Like, because there's an aunt here too. I don't even know. I'm getting pulled to 8 Mile if he even has an aunt. Because he was with his mother. Could be the father's side. I mean, with this world, I feel like that's a ribbon for someone he loses. Oh, look, angel wings. But it's just representing air. Could be something with the 21st, 29th. Person could be not illegal. A lion, a Leo. I am getting pulled to Aaliyah, but she was a plane crash. What was it, Left Eye? TLC? Car accident, right? There must be a car accident here. The chariot's over here too, though, but this could be like a funeral, and a lot of people are mourning. So whoever dies is clearly in the spotlight. We'll be in February 2025. Maybe like around the end of February, last week of February. There's so much here in regards to his life, his personal life, his music, his contracts, his money. Yeah, see, and then that world is done, and he starts at the world. Look at that, the last card and the first card. He's on a whole new journey in 2025. It might shock a lot of people. But it stems from this death. Three of Wands, yeah, it's all about his future. All about his tomorrow. I don't know if his aunt dies. think this is two different scenarios. Like his aunt passes. Could even be his mom. Or she could have already passed away and she's here. I don't know if his mom's still alive. Hey Siri, is Eminem's mom still alive?
Debbie Mathers was born January 6, 1955, and died December 2nd, 2024.
She died last year. So his mom's here too. Whatever this is shocking. Something just stops him in his place. It's got to be somebody like the mom knows. Because I don't know if it's like, all right, well, you're what, mom? So they must be really close. This person and his mother. In regards to his career, that's changing. He'll still be rapping, but it's the way he raps about something is it's gonna touch like millions, hundreds of millions of people. You know how it's like some people, you look at them and how much they've changed with rapping, and you know, you can have walk-ins because music is key, and I talked about that in my first video I did on Prophecies of Iman Day Sages accompanied by AI. We ended up watching that yesterday out of the fucking blue. And there is something with Trump here. I don't know if he's going to work with Trump. I wouldn't have seen that coming if there's some type of huge, whatever this is a huge transition. I'm hearing campaign. It's wild. So it looks like he has a bright future, but there is an incoming death. And this death kind of places him somewhere where he walks a new path. So he might become part of like a campaign for Trump. Let's leave it at that because I'm getting nauseous. So I love you guys, and I'll be back later to do some reads. Bye, guys. The little sister. Yeah, I don't know. People talking about Justin Bieber not looking very happy lately. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I love you guys. I'm so nauseous. I'll be back. Bye.